was Bruce Hathcock, aka Brucey B, with Everlasting Love, you know, with the one-way sample. Again, produced by DJ Unique, Bone Thugs and Harmony fame. And you know, man, I can't say it enough, but I really love DJ Unique's production. He's one of those artists, one of those producers in hip-hop that's heavy underrated, you know, because at the end of the day, man, he produced Crossroads for Bone Thugs and Harmony, and that beat Beatles numbers, you know. I know in this day and age it don't mean nothing, but around that time, you know, it's the Beatles. And they beat those numbers. So that's what's up. But yeah, once again, we still got the funding drive going on for CKCU. You know, we off by $200. So go ahead and hit up www.ckcufm.com/pledge and put that money down. You know, Christmas is coming up, so you can get into the Christmas spirit, you know what I mean? Keep that generosity going, you know. And I want to say happy birthday once again to CKCU. They turned a big 4-2, you know what I mean? And if y'all didn't notice, I'm on live on the Facebook, and y'all can see I got the CKCU t-shirt on and holding it down like that, you know. I did put up an Instagram post talking about how, you know, happy birthday CKCU, and thank you for the platform they've given us for having these artists on, putting these artists on, whether they be authors, artists, canvas painters, producers, you know, entrepreneurs, whatever, man. We had them all on the show, and I'm pretty sure all the other shows on CKCU had something like that on a couple occasions, or hey, you know, maybe that's the whole show, and that's what's up. The time now is 2:33, still no Apollo. You know, he'll get in when he want to get in. Apparently he's going to bring some food, so I'm excusing him this time around. So I'm going to hit this up, the weather real quick right here. Today's cloudy, low +2. This afternoon is cloudy with a chance of showers and a high of 8. For Friday, we got a mixed sun clouds and high -2. And it's looking wet for Saturday and white for Sunday. And that Crofton is lightly snowing in 2 degrees, and that's 36 degrees Fahrenheit for our American listeners. Blue! Now, if you're digging the show because we dope, because we awesome, because nobody put it down like we do, go ahead and check out New Jack City. It's on every Saturday, bi-weekly. So this Saturday we on. You know, we play New Jack Swing and R&B music hosted by myself and Apollo. And I'm pretty sure that's Canada's one and only New Jack Swing show in its entirety. You know what I mean? So we got something to boast about right there, you know. I want to talk a little about my walk here. You know, I was walking down Dow's Lake and up, you know, up towards Carlton and stuff like that, and I am 100% sure I saw a ghost. You know what I mean? At one point, I was on the phone taking a call, and out of nowhere, the phone just went all quiet, and I just heard like this deep breathing, you know? Deep breathing and like whooshing around, you know, some shit whooshing around. And, you know, the phone just cut, and I felt like there was something behind me. So I turned around, and legit, from the shoes were visible. They were clear, they were solid, and they were like white. It was like a white glow. And the further up I got, the more and more transparent the figure became. And like, after a while, it just, boosh, disappeared. But them shoes was walking right behind me. And I'm like, God damn. Holy shit, I just wanted to get the hell out of there, you know. And like, the minute I made it to the station, I texted Khalifa. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm pretty sure I saw a ghost. And Apollo was like, yo, were you walking by Dow's Lake? I'm like to him, yeah. He's like, you definitely did see a ghost. And I'm like, man, I know what I saw. You know, legit, I know what I saw, and I definitely 100% seen a ghost. You know what I mean? And that shit was crazy. And the fact that Apollo knew too, man, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it happened to me a second time. You know, walking in that same exact spot, I'm pretty sure the phone cut too. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I know if I dig some history in Ottawa, I'm pretty sure I can find something. And I did remember a friend of mine, Jeremy, you know, tuned into the show one time. We were doing a Halloween show, and he hit us up. He called us up, and he's like, man, there's certain spots around Carlton that are haunted. You know, and this shit was like legit across. Like if I'm looking across from the river, the lake, I can see Carlton. The campus is all there, you know. But I was right there walking that little walkway. I had to cut in between like the lake, so I had to take that little midget bridge or whatever. And man, it was crazy. I just wanted to get the hell out of there. My blood was rushing, my heart was pounding. And I'm like, man, I got to get out of here. You know, I tried to get the phone call going again, you know. And thankfully, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm cool, you know, and I'm hungry as hell, man. I don't know what's up, you know. Out of nowhere, I just hit, you know, got punched in the gut with hunger. And I'm like, man, crazy. It's insane. Any of y'all got any ghost stories, let me know down below in the comments section. This will go up on YouTube. Again, comment section, let me know what's up. You know what I mean? And hey, if y'all know any information about the Dow's Lake ghost, again, let me know down in the comments. Y'all experienced it? You know some history about it? You know what happened? Let me know, man. I will say this, though. The figure, it had like a white glow around it. You know, so there was a white glow, so I don't know. You know, in terms of like Hollywood, in terms of like movies and all that shit, it'll tell me that, you know, society says that a ghostly figure with a white glow means it's a heavenly figure. You know, nothing to be scared of, but I don't know, man. It could be a malevolent spirit at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, man, we believe in that shit. We believe in like spirits and ghosts and hauntings and all that shit, you know. And at the end, like, I mean, when you think about it, Exorcist was kind of sort of based on a real story. And if you remember, the ghost came from Iraq. And that happens to be where I'm from, man. So, shit, I don't play like that. I legit don't play. I got the video title, Who You Gonna Call, man? Who you gonna call? I'll tell you who. CKCU. You know, go ahead and give us a call, 613-520-2528. Let us know what y'all think. And give us some money. Put that money down, man. We're trying to get that money for the funding drive. You know, help us reach our goal, 135K. Right now, we're sitting at 134 and 848, I think, all together. So legit, we just like $200 off, man. Go ahead and do that. Hit us up. If you can see, I got a beard going on, you know. On the video, it's a beard because, you know, we in November. November, a lot of people grow out their mustache for prostate cancer awareness. They call it Movember. But me, I got a mustache all year round, you know. So it kind of make no sense for me to grow something that I already have. So what I'm doing now is I'm growing out a beard. I'm calling it Bovember, you know. And so I'm trying to bring prostate cancer awareness like that. I will put the link below. You know, for y'all to donate some money, bring some of that cancer research, you know, our way, men's way, you know, because we got them prostate cancer going on. I believe they said something like 1 in 4 men are suffering with, or will suffer from prostate cancer. I might be wrong on that. But either way, man, cancer don't play. You know, whether it be breast cancer, prostate cancer, any kind of cancer, man, you know. And I'm pretty sure everybody has at least one family member that suffered with cancer, you know. And it's sad like that, you know. I will say this, though. Cancer research has been going on for a while. And it's still going, you know. So we need to get that money going, you know, and make that cancer thing go away. Because cancer really is, it's a bitch, man. I will say that. Cancer's a bitch. We had a home invasion exclusive, you know, Jeeps, G Grand, and Hype. They all come together. They got a group going on called Tapas. Be on the lookout for that. You know, the track that we spun was called Speak Your Mind, and it was featuring Lus of Bronx. He was on the vocals, you know, doing the sing-song thing, you know, on the chorus. It was a dope track, man. You know, so go ahead and check them out. You know, they got at least 9 tracks out right now. Nah, they got 4 out, you know, but they are gonna put out an album all together. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I mean? Because we got to keep this Canadian hip hop thing going, man. You know what I mean? Because there's more to Canada than just Drake. You know, and if y'all tune in, y'all stay on the dial with us for 20 more minutes. Y'all know what I'm talking about, you know, because I got Canadian hip hop legend Danny O, Dear Hip Hop. Y'all know what that is. Calling in right at 3 in the morning. That's witching hour. You know, we're gonna kick it, you know, with an interview like that, you know. Try to get some insights on it, because it is the 20th anniversary of Dear Hip Hop, you know, and that's a monumentous occasion for Canadian hip hop history, because, man, you know, the track came out in '97, you know, it was some like real shit, some like real shit, and so, you know, it's crazy that an artist has that kind of longevity, and we're gonna have him on the show, and we're gonna ask him, you know, we're gonna go back 20 years, man, we're gonna go back to the year '97. and see what that's like. You know what I mean? Take y'all on a little trip like that. You know, I love the '90s. I love the '90s. So I've always been in the '90s. My mindset is straight '90s. You know, and I'm locked in that. So it's nothing to me. You know, to me it's like going back home, straight up. But it is what it is, man. We got Apollo coming in a little bit, so hopefully he'll be on once the interview kick, and we get to do this interview, you know, together, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot better, you know, having a dynamic like that, conversation going and stuff like that. It's all good. It's all good. Once again, donate to ckcufm.com/pledge. $200 is what you need. They are accepting donations till November 18th. And right at midnight, so if you donate around then, you'll be eligible for their incentives. $50 or more gets you some tickets to the NAC. $50 or more gets you a GoPro entered, you know, for a GoPro or tickets to the NAC, you know what I mean? You get drawn out your name and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, man, it's for a good cause. Keep us going. Keep other shows going. Give us the platform, you know, and stuff like that, so we can have artists like this on. We can have everybody else on. And shit like that, you know. I'm still reeling from that ghost. I'm still reeling from that ghost. You know, I don't know what happened exactly. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know. I need to hear from y'all. Hit me up on Twitter at Livin Large 187. Let me know y'all ghost stories. I know I've seen a couple ghosts here and there, you know. I've seen one in Iraq. I've seen one in Syria. Shit, we lived with one in Jordan. You know, we lived in Jordan for about 7 months. And the house was haunted, man. Straight up. You know, haunted. And shit, it was crazy because we knew it was haunted. We knew the house was haunted. But our family didn't really want to scare us, so they didn't really want to tell us. But we knew. It wasn't until we got to Canada, they're like, yeah, that place was haunted. And they started telling us certain stories and certain shit that they've seen here and there and stuff like that, you know. Again, the ghost that we were living with, it wasn't really a malevolent spirit. It wasn't really trying to get us out the house. It wasn't nothing like poltergeist or exorcist or anything like that, you know what I mean? It was just some crazy shit, you know what I mean? A spirit that tragically passed in the house, but was, I guess the soul didn't really move on, you know? I don't know what it is, man. People say that sometimes people, the way they die, their soul is trapped because of the pain and the suffering. Their soul is trapped in the spot that they died, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened. You know, rumor has it, you know, it was a father and a daughter living in that house, and the father was pretty old and grumpy and mean-spirited or whatever the hell you want to call it. And so, you know, the daughter was out trying to buy some groceries, and he heard some stuff around the block talking about the daughter got a crush on one of the dudes working, you know, the produce shit, you know, and he sent her to do the groceries. And around, like in the Middle East, what happens is people come out with a cart, like kind of like a wagon thing, and they just have it like in the middle of the street, and they just sell it like that, you know, and they go from block to block and sell it like that, and try to keep it like that, try to keep the money flow going. And so he saw her from the top, apparently taking longer than she should, and so he thought that she had a crush on that dude. When she came home, he chased her up that little balcony thing on top, and he kind of just shot her up. You know, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, shit like that happens. And so to avoid being arrested and shit like that, you know, he just moved out. He just sold the house and he just moved out quick. You know, so unfortunately, not only was she killed, not only was she gunned down by her father, a loved one, you know, somebody that's supposed to take care of somebody's supposed to take care of her, somebody that's supposed to love her unconditionally, somebody that's supposed to love, period. She was gunned down by that, and on top of that, she got no justice, you know. And the father, again, was old, so she was the caretaker of the house. You know, she took care of the house, she took care of the father, you know, she kept the house clean, she cooked the food and all that. And so, I remember one time while we're sleeping, we just heard the light bulb pop. And you just hear the glass falling. Glass shards and shit like that, you know what I mean? And we had the door closed at the time, and we legit hear the broom and the dustpan clanking up on the ground. We hear the broom kind of like sweeping that shit. Sweeping the glass right up into the dustpan. And like, The next morning, my mom was asking my dad, she's like, yo, was that you? Was that you that cleaned it up? And he's like, nah, man, it wasn't me. And again, like, you know, they were dropping hints here and there. My father had a look on his face like, yo, don't be talking about this right now because the kids are around. But we knew. Straight up, we knew. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy how souls like that don't really move on to the afterlife. You know, stricken by grief, stricken by sadness, stricken by pain and suffering, and they can't really move on. You know, they stay trapped in the spot that they at. You know, sometimes that's the way it go. And I'm hoping to God that nobody got anybody like that. I'm hoping, me, myself, you know, I don't go nowhere like that, you know. If I pass, I'll pass. I want to pass 100%, you know. But I'm, again, on that Casper way of thinking where if I got some unfinished business, you best believe I'm going to be haunting somebody. Definitely going to be haunting somebody, you know. Straight up. It is what it is. We're going to cut it to the music right here. We got Soru with Harbor. I just realized it was produced by Shevdot. I'm pretty sure I went to school with that dude. Pretty sure he go by the name of Chev Chichu. Pretty sure. You know what I mean? We'll go ahead and check out that track. I've been jamming to it all day. And I even dropped a line on Soru and I told him, man, this track is crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So I'm going to send that missile down your way. Check it out. It's a heat seeker. Y'all know what it is. Home Invasion Show. That's what's up. Canadian hip-hop, Ottawa hip-hop. Keeping it on beat because that's how we do. Pretty sure I can play this track without turning all the way down, without Facebook taking down the whole video. I want to say much love to my man Soru. Once again, the track is crazy dope, man. And I want to say what's up to Denise, DJ Denise, all the way down in Vancouver. You know, telling me she tuning in. That's what's up. Much love. Hey, Denise, let me know when your funding drive coming. You know, we'll send y'all money like that, you know? And that's what it is. Keep tuning in. We got Daniel coming up in just a little bit. Dear Hip Hop, holding it down 20 years. Big 2-0, you know? And once again, happy birthday. Happy birthday, CKCU. You know, I got the shirt on. I'm pretty sure it's in reverse because of the video footage, but it's all good, you know what I mean? We will come up in a little bit with Apollo, hopefully. And that's what it is, you know. Stay tuned. Much love. God bless. Stay up. Peace.